Jokes, stories and commentary heard on Scott and Val Save the Universe are not necessarily the opinions of this station, its sponsors, the network or our broadcast partners.
Step back, everything will be okay. Two new heroes to face the day. Now throw all your fears away. And they're both in tights array. Scott and Val, here to save the universe. It's not a bad joke or even a curse.
Scott and Val save the universe.
But mostly Scott.
Yeah, totally Scott.
Pretty much all Scots.
Scott and Val Save the Universe. Val, sharp, stunning, effortlessly brilliant. Scott, the human equivalent of a loading screen.
What?
Scott and Val save the universe.
Oh, yeah, baby, and that is why we're here to save the universe. Happy Tuesday, everyone, and thanks for being here.
Yes, welcome, welcome.
My beautiful sister Val, live from Deer Park, myself sitting over in the very chilly, freezing state of Maine. Oh, it's so cold here. I'm shivering just doing this show.
I know we've had a couple days where it's like barely hit freezing, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cold, but hey.
Well,
yeah, nothing compared to you.
Uh-huh. And one of the really strange things is it's been doing it since November, where you guys have had all these warm temperatures. It has just been so chilly, and it just won't stop snowing. But all right, let's move on this morning. This is Scott and Val Save the Universe, a show you want to watch. We've got our goofy guests, same ones as last week. Some crazy sci-fi animations. Panic Time with Ken Owens. He'll be joining us about 7:45. A national weather forecast. You get to find out what's happening all over the planet with a very goofy guy, Alan Two Shoes Milani. And then last week we had the world's first, I think we're the first to do this, Val kind of agreed, the first AI sportscaster. He got a little upgrade since last week. And we're not going to do the stupid talking heads that don't look right.
Okay.
But I have something cool to go along with them, and a very, very quick, cool sports report. And he's got something at the end about America, so stick around for that. Sports at around 8:40, I think, today. All right. Did I miss anything as far as starting up? I don't think so. All right.
No, I think we're live on Facebook. We're looking good there.
All right.
And
live on the radio.
I think we're doing okay. Yeah, we're live on the radio.
Hi, KCHW Chihuahua. Also, we posted our new show last week on a place called the Radio Project, which is for public radio stations around the country. Now, I haven't checked in the past 2 days, but Val, our show was downloaded for airplay on other radio stations 14 times.
Wow.
14 times. Can you believe that?
That is pretty insane for our first show out.
Yes, very, very, very. I think we're distorting on the radio. I bumped a dial. I am so sorry, folks, back in Chihuahua. You know how sometimes when you scroll your mouse, it just takes off and goes crazy? And that is exactly what it did. So big apologies back in Chihuahua if we were burning your ears there. I'll back off there a little bit. All right, let's see. Val, will you kick us off? This was our first opener. Worst places to get dumped on Tuesday, January 20th.
Oh, this is from a survey, and it's in no particular order. But the first one just, crack me up. A truck stop.
There's one time I was at a truck stop, and this girl broke up with me.
It's then having to get a ride home. That's the tough part.
Again, like that.
Just abandoned at a truck stop. How about a major sporting event, especially if the kiss cam would be on you at the time?
Oh, like that guy that's getting a divorce?
Yes. It would also be a real bummer to get dumped at school.
You ever been broke up with at school, Val? Did you ever get broke up with at school?
I don't, my memory of my childhood is like non-existent, so I don't know. Were you?
I'm sure. Probably happened so many times, I can't remember.
The next one is at their house.
Oh, that'd be
So-
uncomfortable because you got to leave.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'd make a graceful exit out of after that.
Oh, I'm just gonna go. Now I remember. Yeah, it did happen.
Oh, how about at work?
Only if it's the boss.
I was thinking the same thing.
And the last
And-
one could not happen today.
Yeah, and this is, of course, at the altar.
Yeah, nobody gets married on a Tuesday, thankfully. All right. Let's do the contest first, and then I got something I'm going to do. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, Scott and Val Save the Universe, first radio show you want to watch, and we're having our first contest. If you haven't seen this online. Oh, by the way, Val, did you see the Bigfoot ad for this?
I did, and it was really great. And I don't know if you saw the one I posted.
Oh, I didn't. You did one too for the
Yes.
Farkle board? Oh, so we've
I
got
did.
extra content on our YouTube channel that me and Val aren't even watching.
Well, and I posted it because it was a last minute thing right before bed last night. So I've just posted it to Facebook. And so it is not on YouTube yet. And I was actually going to ask you because it's just like a 10-second clip. So I don't know. We might need to add more content before it goes on YouTube.
Okay.
But yeah, but it was like a last minute thing. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this and surprise my brother.
All right. So I'm going to roll since I already had it queued in the box. I'm going to play the one I did real quick. It's kind of cute. Sasquatch. Maybe.
Win me on a Farkle board from Scott and Val. Save the universe. Win me.
There you go. To enter, follow us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. We're going to choose the winner on our first show in March. There you go. Beautiful Farkle board with Sasquatch and the Northern Lights, made by my awesome sister.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Do you like that video effect? Then you could
That was
switch
awesome.
right back.
When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh my goodness, that is so good."
All right, remember
I
the
mean, why wouldn't you want to, enter the contest just after watching that?
Yeah. All right, so you win one of Val's custom Farkle boards, matching coaster sets. You got the dice and the shaker, too. Let's see. To enter, I said subscribe to both our Facebook and YouTube pages. We're doing this because we want to give you something. Plus, we need new subscribers on these pages so we can broadcast from them. You have to have a certain amount of subscribers before they let you do that. We're not so worried about monetizing our sites, although that would be nice if we had enough subscribers. But me and Val have been working for free doing this morning show for 10 years. So, not that big a
And they-
deal.
And they still have never paid us. Does that reflect on us?
No. I've been waiting for them to ask us to leave, though, because of some of our public comments,
Well, I've kind of wondered about that too.
All right, so go subscribe on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Those are the different buttons. Flagrant attempt for subscribers. Thank you very much. Let's see. On Facebook, we are facebook.com RFN Network. So facebook.com/RFN Network for Rogue Frequency Network. And then on YouTube, it is at Rogue Frequency Network. But Val, there are no radio shows with the name Scott and Val. In fact, there's not much out there with the name Scott and Val. So I Googled us, and we're everywhere, man. Videos, links, crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you should definitely Google us. All right, I wanted something feel good for this morning's show, Val.
Okay.
All right. And you know me and writing songs. I did another one. And I love beluga whales and cats. What other animal might I have written a song about?
There's so many animals to choose from, but I'd really like to hear a song about a chicken.
Oh, she cheated.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's my chicken song, baby. Finger licking good.
Yeah, yes, Dory. Why, oh, why are there no songs about my feathered friends? And not just any old bird, we're talking roosters and hens. Why, oh, why are there no songs about chickens? We sing about love, cars, and kittens. But the humble hen, the cluck of the coop. Never gets a spot in our musical goop. Chickens aren't just for nuggets and stew. They got tails to tell and feathers too. So let's give these birds their time to shine. A song for the chickens, it's about time. Let's put the shake in the bake. What could be so wrong with the finger-licking good song? What could be so wrong? Yeah, you pull the left wing out, you put the right wing in. Shove it in the oven, let the cooking begin. Nuggets or strips, just grab a bunch of dips. Whatever the chicken, I'm doing backflips. Yeah. Chicken, eat a chicken burrito in a tuxedo. Chicken fried steak, always great. Chicken fingers and fries until I die. Chicken pizza, ain't nothing rhymes with that. Chicken on the moon, that's where I wrote this tune. Chicken in a pie, a salad, or a basket. You know what I'm eating, chicken in my casket. Oh, that chicken a la king goes right in the trash. And I once had a chicken lollipop that gave me gas from the farm to the fry. They're quite the crew. It's a chicken's world and we're just passing through. But I love them too much to let them go. So here's another verse for the feathered show. Because what could be so wrong with the finger-licking good song? Yeah, chickens with dreams of Broadway lights, clucking in harmony, reaching new heights. A barnyard ballet and avian review with chickens in tutus dancing for you. So next time you see a chicken, don't just think stew. Remember their song and join the clucking crew. Yeah, celebrate the chicken in all its glory. All its glory, glory. This was just the start of the musical story. Hey, let's put the shake in the bake. What could be so wrong with a finger-licking good song? Break it down. What could be so wrong with a finger-licking good song? Stop, stop. What could be so wrong? Yeah, you pull the left wing out, you put the right wing in. Shove it in the oven, let the cooking begin. Nuggets or strips, just grab a bunch of dips. Whatever the chicken, take it on a road trip. I take it on a road trip. Whatever the chicken, take it on a road trip. I've got 2 little chickens and 1 serenade. Yeah. So call Colonel Sanders and get some spicy marinade. Hey, some yakitori, rotisserie. Yeah. There's enough kinds of chicken for you and me. Yeah.
There you go, my big chicken song. And I don't know if you've noticed these songs I write. I try to do the same thing at the end about the serenade. I say, I got 2 little chickens and a serenade. It's always I have 2 of something and a serenade at the end of my songs. It's my signature. So when you hear that, you know it's Scott.
So, Henny tried to join us, but she's a little bit chicken.
She's a chicken.
Yeah. So there she is.
All right. So were you prepared with the chicken today?
I was, and I wanted to surprise you, but it's just with the green screen type of thing. She didn't want to show up very well, so maybe I need to use a real green screen. But I wanted you to be surprised when Henny joined the show, but she's not showing up
she's
very
messing
good.
up with your screen.
She is. So,
All right.
But anyway, surprise.
All right.
Henny joined as our co-host.
All right, there you go. All right, as we enter this season, as we look toward fall, it's always when you start thinking about the Girl Scout cookies. And some sad news today. Me and Val have some cookies here that won't be coming back this season. What's the first one, Val?
Oh, Skip-a-Beats.
Oh, I love those.
Cookies so loaded with fat and sugar they make people's hearts stop after eating just one.
Also not coming back this year are Girl Scout cookies, the airdrops. When you opened the package, it appeared to be empty, but inside were the lightest, most invisible Girl Scout cookies ever made. And they had 0 calories. Unfortunately, you had to eat the box to feel the slightest bit full, and people tried putting them in their ears.
And you could hear right through them?
Yeah.
Oh, this was my absolute favorite. Yeah? Chokey
okay.
Dokes.
I used to eat them by the boxful.
These were the Girl Scouts' most dangerous cookie, made with ingredients so sticky you needed to have the fire department on standby to administer mouth to mouth. Chokey Dokes were made with caramel, peanut butter, molasses, marshmallows, candle wax, and Gorilla Glue.
Same thing as my spaghetti. Hey, Scott, you know there's marshmallows in your sketty. Yeah? Just leftovers.
Wait till you get rid of it. Try to get rid of it, and then you'll realize there was Gorilla Glue as well.
That's right. This food really sticks to me. All right. Note in the show says time to feel good and play with chickens. Oh, my God. I'm kidding. I'm not doing it again. All right. This is always fun. What Scott and Val think about in the shower this morning. As if we took a bath.
At least you don't have to smell us.
That's right. All right. Going back and forth on what we thought about in the shower. Val's up first.
All right, if 99% of people say that you are ugly, there are still 75,270,000 that say you are beautiful.
Ooh, nice. I wish they'd say it to me, though.
You're beautiful, Scott, inside and out.
Thinking back to New Year's Eve, I remember the scariest fireworks, always the ones that don't explode. You walk around it,
sure.
you circle it like a cat, walk up, tap it a couple times, back up real quick, tap it again.
Spat it.
Yeah, I got it.
Now, how about this one? The bigger the air pockets, the fancier the bread.
This is very good bread.
It is very good. But you know what I found, because I make sourdough? The bigger the holes are, the harder it is to slather it with butter.
That's right. It just ends up in the hole.
Yeah, it drips on your hands, on the table, on your pants.
All right, as you're out there this morning scraping that snow off your car, remember, technically, your whole car's a windshield. Clean it all off. Don't let that snow hit the guy in the back.
Exactly. You want your headlights. Don't forget your headlights.
All right, this one
Those
timed out
white
perfectly. This next one I wrote, oh my gosh.
All right. Scott's reviews on Airbnb are a list of random people who have slept in his bed.
5 stars, I tell you.
stars, I
5
tell you.
stars. 5 stars. People have been sleeping in my bed for 2.5 years, and they always give me 5 stars. Ladies.
You know, and if one gives you a 1 star, there is still 75,270,000 that'll like it and give you a 5 star.
Yeah, that's right. If one of those stars says it was bad, there's 4 other stars that said Scott's bed is awesome. And that don't give me some dates, nothing will.
You know what he likes, though, if they say they didn't sleep at all in that bed.
And that's what I call a bonus stay.
Oh, there's so much that could be done with that term if we weren't, live on the radio in Chula.
Wait till you see my coupon code. It's just 2 numbers. That Val won't say on the radio.
Somewhere between 68 and 70.
Yeah. All right. It must be hard for dragons to blow out candles. That's the last thing I thought about. Oh, man. Ooh, we got the giggles this morning. Hope you got them too. There is not a pill for that, just so you know. All right, Val. Things not to do this Tuesday. I think it's your turn.
Oh, there's so much going on this Tuesday. Don't start a workout plan without snacks.
That's right. That could be a bad idea.
You're going to get hungry.
At some point. Oh, I missed one of our deep thoughts. Winter storm. That's like calling a rash temporary friendship. All right. Next one today. Don't do this on a Tuesday. Don't sing in the shower unless your shower has stage lights like mine.
Oh, is it like colored lights?
Yeah, the LEDs. Shower.
They call those strip lights. Bump.
Wait. Scott's in the shower with dancing lights? Somebody just went blind on YouTube.
Here's another little thing to know. Don't give unsolicited advice to someone whose socks you cannot match.
Ooh. There's no matching his socks. Right. Don't use AI to solve feelings. It can't hug back, but not because I haven't tried. So last night getting ready for the show, I decided my only real friend is ChatGPT.
Oh, that's so sad.
So nice to me. And like I'll put in a joke and ask it what it thinks and it'll tell me how fun I am. So I just do it for the accolades.
Oh, there you go. Just to feel good about yourself.
Exactly.
You know, it's really hard though, because when you use Chat GPT to do something, it comes back so friendly and encouraging and stuff. I can see why there's people out there, especially if they are more isolated, who would start feeling like they had a relationship with Chat GPT.
Isolated. Very, very isolated. Well, and I think I told you the one day I had it do add some lines to your holiday song about not getting any presents that I made you. And I came back and I told it did an excellent job, and it told me what a great compliment that was, and it was so happy it could help me with my festive hostility. And then I told it, you made me laugh out loud, and it said, that's the best compliment you could give me.
See, I mean, you could see why people who are lonely, because you're getting these answers that sound very human.
Yeah. Well,
So.
the cool thing is we're going on a date tonight. And the best part about her is I only have to buy one meal.
But what I want to know is you're assuming that it's female.
No. I was pretty sure it was a guy, but it seems very male to me the way it talks to me. So
You'll take what you can get.
that's right. A date's a date this day and age. That's all I'm saying. All right. I don't know. You got me so messed up. I don't even know where we left off, but I'm sure it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't claim I'm mostly outdoorsy unless you're prepared to go outside, Scott.
Not here. I'm outdoorsy, but it's snowing. And that don't count.
I'm outdoorsy too. I drink wine on my patio.
Oh, fresh air. Yeah. Well, we have something about wine glasses, and you'll know how she gets her exercise when we get to that portion of today's show.
For sure.
Don't argue with your sister before caffeine. It is statistically unproductive. Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, my sister, she's a tough one. All right, last one.
And last one, don't forget to be kind. The universe really doesn't come with returns. Unless you believe in reincarnation.
Yeah, but if you're not kind, you could go back and apologize.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You could go back and apologize. It'd be that easy. All right, we're doing a time check. We are looking at 7:45. You just joined us. Good morning. It is Scott and Val Save the Universe, and we have a very special treat for you. I got to get to the right screen. I'm not quite down with all these buttons yet. And we are bringing in one of our favorite people. Stand by.
Get ready. Wait for it. It's panic time. Calm down. It's not the end of days. And now, your panic time host, Ken. You kids get out of my yard. Owens.
Hey, you kids, get out of my yard, Owen!
And he left.
Oh,
Can you
Ken,
see
come
him?
back.
Come back,
Ken.
Ken. Maybe he's having
Ken, where are you?
having a hard time hooking up. I don't want to have to play his. There he's. He's coming. He's coming.
No,
We
I'm
gotta.
here. Don't panic.
All right. All right.
Panic is contagious, you know.
Yeah. Good morning,
Well,
Ken.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
How's
Ken.
it going on this Tuesday morning? And by the way, that chicken song was fantastic. But I'm going to tell you after this story, the chickens are going to be hiding. Chickens are going to be running for their lives.
Oh, no.
chicken.
Us
Oh,
too,
yeah.
or just chickens?
Well, this affects everybody. I didn't sleep very well last night. And, after this story, I don't think anyone's going to be sleeping very well.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, anyway, okay. Everyone, just calm down. Do not panic. Well, panic. You should be panicking. This is breaking news.
Okay.
Well, yes, breaking news tonight. Mattress manufacturers across America have declared war on President Trump, his administration, not over taxes, not over tariffs, over mattress sales.
What?
No
Yep.
mattress
Yes.
sales.
Well, I know it just sounds far fetched, but let me tell you, according to sources, and I absolutely trust. Well, mainly it's a guy by the name of Dave on the internet and on Facebook. But Donald Trump has ordered an immediate end to all mattress advertising that says President's Day sale, Father's Day sale, Mother's Day sale, Labor Day sale, National Left Stock Awareness Day mattress blowout. And as Trump repeatedly said, nobody buys a mattress on Labor Day. Nobody even knows where the mattress came from. No one knows where their mattresses came from. The mattress companies are furious. That's right, they're furious. They said if we can't have 14 sales a month, we don't know how to price anything. So now they've announced a retaliation.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you retaliate against that?
I want to
Well,
know.
they're no longer going to supply mattresses to the federal government. That's what they're going to do, which means prisoners may now be forced to sleep on, you know, couch cushions from abandoned minivans, woven floor mats, decorative throw pillows that say love and laugh, by the way, and or directly on cold concrete, hugging a folded shower curtain just for warmth and comfort.
That's the way I usually sleep, Ken.
Well, the Bureau
Only
the
after
Bureau,
a heavy night of drinking.
Yeah.
well, the Bureau of Prisoners issued a statement saying we are currently evaluating beanbag chairs at this time. Meanwhile, Trump reportedly saying, "Look, he loves mattresses, tremendous mattresses, but the sales, they're fake. Everybody knows it. You buy a mattress, 2 weeks later, it's on sale again. It's a conspiracy," he said. Well, Mattresses CEO fired back saying, "Without fake sales, our entire business model will just collapse." That's right. One executive was seen sobbing into a memory foam pillow, whispering it was never really $4,999. I know. I'm shocked. I'm just as shocked as you are. Anyway, Congress is now debating emergency funding for pillow subsidies. That's right. Blanket relief packages and National Mattress Truth Commission. Anyway, experts warn this could lead to a nationwide shortage of hotel pillows. Can you imagine that, going to a hotel and you got to bring your own pillow? Well, and then guest room beds. No more guest room beds. It'll be that old mattress that's been there for, well, sometimes I think they have been there for 12 years. Anyway, and the weird couch your aunt makes you sleep on. That's right. Anyway, finally, in a stunning twist, IKEA has announced it will now sell mattresses in a box labeled probably on sale.
You know, I think part of the problem is that the administration decided that they were going to form a new task force, and it's called the Tag Removal Enforcement, and they send you out to see if you've removed the tags from your mattress. That's what I heard. And I think just don't open your doors, because I don't know. I have never removed a tag personally because of my fear over repercussions. But now the government's going to check.
What if the
mattress police?
Yeah.
They're going to be at your door. Oh, I can see this now. This is going to affect everybody. Well, there could be mattress tariffs. There's just so much that could be happening on. Anyway, this is Panic Time and the Mattress Uprising with Ken Owens.
All right, Ken. I got a couple questions before we let you go, because with this mattress problem, can you tell me, Ken, are blow-up mattresses affected?
That's a very good question.
I thought so myself.
Well, you know, I'm going to have to look into that. I mean, then would the air be taxed? I mean, would they, by volume of air, would...
That's a whole nother thing.
No.
Huh? All right.
Oh, this is just too much.
All right, Ken. And then my second question is, do you have any ideas on how to put this mattress problem to bed?
Well, you know, can I get back to you? I'm going to sleep on that.
Now, this is along the same line, and it's something that you should probably look into, because I have a friend who has a conspiracy about those mattress places. because if you're in Spokane, every other block has a mattress store, right? Every other block.
True.
And she thinks it's a cover up for money laundering.
Oh, yes. Maybe they're stuffing those mattresses with $100 bills. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta go buy me a mattress.
There you go.
Anyway,
All right.
maybe
Thank
I
you,
can get
Ken
one
Owens.
that's stuffed with chicken feathers.
And there you go. Ken Owens of Panic Time. Thank you so much for being here, Ken. All
Thanks,
right.
Ken.
Scott and Val save the universe, and we continue moving on this morning. Big round of applause one more time. Ken Owens will be back next week with Panic Time. Bye, Ken. And me and Val are going to move on. Life bits. And then we've got some fun winter festivals. Winter hasn't been canceled. It kind of was in Washington, but
It has been.
they're trying to start it back up.
Okay.
All right. So winter hasn't been canceled. It's being celebrated across the country. We've got some festivals for you. All right. First one of these are going to be some ice sculpture festivals, and these are where your breath really freezes before you blink. And Val, the first ice sculpture festival.
And this surprises me.
Okay.
This is the Harbin International Ice and Snow Sculpture Festival in China.
No. Okay.
In China, in Harbin, China. This is one of the largest and most famous ice sculpture festivals in the world, held annually in Harbin. And I'm not even going to try and say what province that's in.
Heilongjiang province.
Yeah, something like that.
That was right.
Yeah, the city transforms into a giant frozen art gallery with massive ice buildings and sculptures lit up against the night sky. Wow, that sounds incredible.
That'd be very pretty. I like it.
Yeah.
Next one is Winterlude. This is in Ottawa, Ontario, and Gatineau, Quebec. Winterlude includes major ice and snow sculpture displays along with skating on the Rideau Canal and other winter activities. It's one of North America's biggest seasonal winter festivals. That's right, Canada, part of North America.
Not part of the United States.
Not to be invaded, thank you.
Okay, yes, thank you very much.
Brother.
There is, I'm not surprised, but where the location of this one is, it's in Lake Superior. They have an ice festival where sculptures are displayed throughout the community with artists carving works that turn whole areas into frozen galleries.
Wow, very nice.
Did they have ice this year?
In Wisconsin? I don't know. Haven't heard.
If you're listening from Wisconsin,
yes,
tell us on
please
Facebook.
check in this morning. Fire and ice festivals. Oh, by the way, I was going to just since we said that, check in this morning, Val. Check Facebook here in a minute, seeing if anybody's dropped us a note. Also, you folks that might hear a rebroadcast of this show on other radio stations, always feel free to drop us a note. Through Facebook or YouTube, and we'll always, Facebook probably preferred, and we'll always give you a shout out on the next show. And a big thank you for listening. Our next festivals are Fire and Ice, various locations around the country. Somerset, Pennsylvania, annual Fire and Ice Festival with 50 themed ice sculptures in their historic downtown. And Lidditz, Pennsylvania, 10-day festival featuring outdoor ice carvings, fire shows, and downtown activities. Tons of these going on from Alaska to New England. If you don't work and like to drive in the snow, you should go.
There you go.
Couple more?
I like the fire and ice combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get cold and then warm yourself up.
Exactly. Oh, gosh, the next one. Are we talking about this too?
Yes.
There's Frozen Hair Championships. So this is the International Hair Freezing Contest. This playful winter event takes place in the Takini Hot Springs area just outside Whitehorse in the Yukon Territory of Canada. Participants soak in natural hot springs water, wet their hair, then let the sub-zero Yukon air freeze it into creative frozen dews for judging in categories like most creative or best group. It's part of a broader winter festival scene and has gained international attention for its wild visuals.
Wow. I think they should have one of these for older guys, and it could be nose hair freezing.
Or ear hair freezing.
Yeah, because according to my kids, I always got something hanging out of a nose or an ear.
we had friends over the other night for supper, and Brad and the gal are sitting and visiting, and she goes, "Brad, you have a hair sticking out like right out of your ear." And Brad goes, so he says, "Honey, I got a hair sticking out of my ear." And so I just took her the tweezers and said, "Here, you pluck it. I can't see well enough anymore to do it myself."
So you like sitting around the living room with friends plucking ear hairs.
Exactly.
I'm totally disgusted.
Come to our house. You never know what's going to happen.
Why is she giggling so hard?
I'm picking up a heavy, creepy vibe here.
I'm just wondering if anybody else has ever had that happen to them.
All right, how about some more winter fun, Val, without your clothes?
Oh.
These aren't widely known organized nude snow run-ins in winter climates as established traditions like their hair freezing contest, but they are a few real events in the U.S. where people run clothing optional in the colder months. First one, Bear Buns 5K, McDade, Texas. Texas doesn't seem like a place you'd want to do that.
Oh.
A Whitetail Run, that's in Santa Rosa County, Florida. Clothing optional. Skinny Dipper runs. Skinny Dipper Sun Run, Decatur, Texas. Wow, Texas people really like to take off their clothes.
I guess. Well, it's warm there at least. You notice the ones that we're reading so far are warm climates.
Yeah, that's no fun. All right, the Quante Bear Dare, which is in Land Lakes, Florida, which is where they make that butter.
So is that like caliente, though? Is it pronounced? Because that means hot.
Caliente. Yeah.
It means hot, right?
Well, it's Florida. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Does Deer Lake or Clayton? It was Clayton that had the bun run, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think they used to.
Yeah, I wonder if there's still such a thing. I just feel like now people are a little bit more uptight, maybe, and
yeah,
we
don't want to see that. All right, let's see. Brunlage, Germany. This one ended, but wait till you hear the reason why it ended. This went on from 2009 to 2012. It was nude sledding.
When you say frostbite.
Do they make special gloves? This infamously nude sled race held in Brunlage Harz Mountains was discontinued due to too much spectator interest. No way. They had to end it because too many people were coming. All right, here's one for Val I found. It's a nude swim tradition. It's the nude solstice swim in the dark, and a word I can't say, festival in Hobart, Tasmania, where thousands strip off at sunrise to dunk into chilly waters as part of a winter ritual.
Ooh. The polar plunges and stuff like that, I don't know.
All right, and then we had one weird record, and we have to go to break. Val, what was that weird record?
A record was logged for the longest time balancing household tools on the human body. Somewhere, someone's shelving unit is now a trophy.
Household tools. So it could be a knife.
Ooh,
or something equally dangerous. Yeah.
Could it be like your coffee table?
It's a tool, kind of.
A kitchen sink?
Kitchen tools. So I'm thinking like balancing a whisk.
There you go. It just says household tools, though. It doesn't say like kitchen tools.
Yeah.
So, that opens up, everything from a toilet brush to steel wool.
There you go. Why did you say steel wool?
I don't know. Trying to think of something the most uncomfortable.
I just don't feel like I can sit in my chair now. All right.
Oh,
I think we're going to have to go to break because something's hurting. Leave it to my sister. All right. Just a few minutes away when we come back for break, the one and only Alan Two Shoes Milani with a big national weather forecast for you. But we want you to stay right here. It's Scott and Val Save the Universe on KCHW 102.7 YouTube and Facebook.
Scott and Val Save the Universe will be right back. They're probably heating up a chocolate teapot. I hate this job. This total bollocks, isn't it? Their mum must have been real knackered after raising these two wibble-wielding squiffies.
It's 8:03.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls. You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
It's 8:03.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West. New and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. A small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at CheweLaFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at CheweLaFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
From Feature Story News in Brussels, I'm William Denslow. Donald Trump's called the UK's plans to hand over the Chagos Islands as an act of great stupidity and total weakness. The US president has previously endorsed the deal to cede the islands to Mauritius, with a long-term lease for a military base there used by the US and UK. But now President Trump says the agreement contributes to his wish to take ownership of Greenland. Liberal Democrat leader Sir Ed Davey says UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer must be tougher with Mr Trump amid the threat of tariffs.
The Europeans and others have said, look, if he does put tariffs on, we will regrettably look at retaliatory tariffs. We'll fight back. Now, no one wants that. No one wants a trade war. Everyone loses. But we've got to stand up to him in those ways. And the Prime Minister has almost taken those off the table.
President Trump has also threatened France with 200% tariffs on wine after Emmanuel Macron refused to join the so-called Gaza Board of Peace, established by the US leader. It comes ahead of the French leader's appearance at the World Economic Forum on Tuesday, one day before Donald Trump's due to speak at the Davos summit. Ross Cullen reports.
President Trump said the new tariffs could be applied after France's decision to decline an invitation to join Trump's Board of Peace initiative aimed at resolving global conflicts. A source close to the French leader said on Tuesday that, quote, tariff threats to influence our foreign policy are unacceptable and ineffective. The spat comes amid renewed pressure from Washington on Europe to allow President Trump to take control of Greenland, something that the US leader said will happen, but a move that has sparked outrage in European capitals.
The African Union has approved a plan to coordinate and strengthen mediation efforts to end the conflict in the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The leaders took the decision at a two-day summit held in Lomé, the Togolese capital. Chris Okamringa has more from Kinshasa.
The leaders stressed the need for strengthening the coordination of regional and international efforts to restore peace in the east of the DRC. Qatar and the US have been holding talks with the DRC, Rwanda, and the M23 rebels, but fighting has continued in eastern Congo. The M23 rebels, widely reported to be backed by Rwanda, have captured swathes of territory in eastern DRC since late 2021. They accuse the DRC government of marginalizing their community of Tutsis and backing a rival militia that has been fighting them. The DRC has denied the accusation. The fighting has left thousands of people dead and displaced millions others over the past 4 years. Chris Ochamringa, Kinshasa.
And the International Monetary Fund has raised its forecast for India's economic growth in this current financial year to 7.3%, from an earlier projection of 6.6%. The IMF cited strong momentum as the reason for the upgrade. From bureaus worldwide, this is FSN.
With FSN Spotlight.
And we're back, yes, somehow still on the air, for part 2 of the Scott and Val Save the Universe show. The only programme brave enough to tackle cosmic chaos, armed with opinions, questionable logic, and absolutely no official clearance. If the universe is saved today, it'll be by accident. Strap in, lower your expectations. Let's carry on. It's time for RFN weather. Here with your national weather outlook is Alan Two Shoes Milani.
Alan Two Shoes Milani!
Woo! Welcome back, Al Milani.
Welcome, welcome.
You look so disturbed while your promo was playing.
I think it's just the way she says Alan.
Oh, well, welcome, Alan Milani. And you have summoned the weather kraken, and we're looking forward to what you have for us today.
All righty. Good morning, America, and a very special good morning to the inland Pacific Northwest, where the weather refuses to commit, explain itself, or apologize. We'll start east of the Cascades, where today looks, well, familiar. Expect mostly cloudy skies with a few breaks of sun that'll briefly boost morale before disappearing like a coworker at 4:59. Highs land in the upper 40s to low 50s, which is technically spring, but emotionally it's still winter. Overnight lows dip into the 30s, meaning frost on the windshields and that annual game of do I scrape or just hope for the best. A few light showers are going to drift through the region, just enough to keep everything green and your shoes suspiciously damp. Snow remains in the mountains where it belongs, far away from your commute, but directly in the path of anyone who planned a relaxing weekend drive. Headed west of the Cascades to western Washington and Oregon, clouds are fully in charge. Expect drizzle, mist, and rain that doesn't look aggressive but somehow soaks you anyway. Highs hover in the low 50s, lows in the 40s, and umbrellas will continue to be both necessary and useless. Let's talk about California, where the weather remains the favorite child. Sunshine, mild temperatures, highs in the 60s and 70s, and absolutely no sense of guilt about it. Enjoy your outdoor dining. The rest of us will be inside Googling vitamin D deficiency. Moving into the Rocky Mountains, winter is still very much clocked in. Snow continues across higher elevations, keeping ski resorts thrilled and travelers mildly panicked. Cold temperatures stick around, and yes, chains are still a thing. The Southwest stays dry and warm with plenty of sun and highs well above average. It's lovely, it's calm, and it's quietly plotting summer already. Now to the Midwest, where weather roulette continues. Expect a mix of clouds, scattered rain, and gusty winds, because the Midwest cannot exist without wind. Temperatures swing wildly depending on where you are, ranging from "this isn't bad" to "why did I leave the house?" Down in the south, it's warm, humid, and increasingly stormy. Scattered showers and thunderstorms pop up, especially later in the day. Keep an eye on changing conditions and maybe stop tempting fate by saying, "at least the weather's nice." Finally, the East Coast gets a little bit of everything. The Northeast stays cool and cloudy with periods of rain, while the Southeast sees warmer temps, higher humidity, and occasional storms. Basically, layers are still your best personality trait. So there you have it, America. Whether it's rain, snow, sun, or emotional instability in cloud form, your weather has arrived.
Whoa. Thank you. All courtesy of Alan Milani.
All right, Alan.
All right. And your neck of the woods right up there in Kettle Falls, Washington, right? Hailing
Yes,
from Kettle
sir.
Falls, Washington. What's it like up there today, Alan?
It's looking a little bit, I can see a little bit of blue out there, but it's still mostly overcast.
All right. Using your meteorological senses, do you think, especially like Washington State, I know you guys had some problems. Do you think you will see winter like this during this last chance, maybe early February and late January? Is there any winter coming to Washington?
I don't see it, but for the ski resort's sake, I hope so.
Yeah, definitely. Well, at least they're up there, so if rain comes in, they'll acquire the snow from that.
True story.
All right. Any other closing words of wisdom? Anything special I should be wearing here in the Northeast?
Nothing from me, sir.
All right. No long johns?
He says nothing. He says wear
I'm
nothing.
not
That's
very
what I
good
heard.
Yeah, don't take my advice.
Okay. All right. Tune in after the break when Scott will be wearing nothing. And Alan will be applauding. All right. Thanks for popping in this morning and getting up early on the West Coast. The one and only Alan Two Shoes Maloney. All right.
Thanks, Alan.
All right. And me and Val moving on this morning. We are going to bring you some lighter news as we continue on with the show. A few entertainment tidbits for this week. And one of them, I think, Val, this first one about the Netflix show. Can you roll into that one? Because I think you like this show.
I've never seen this show.
Really?
But,
I'd be really surprised. Okay.
Yeah, now I'm going to have to. Netflix dropped a new season of Black Mirror, the long-running sci-fi anthology known for twisting technology into moral anxiety. Early reviews praise the performances and ambition, while viewers admit some episodes require a flowchart and a second watch. The show remains very good at making people question their phones right before picking them back up.
So they say is they're trying to. I read this thing from Ben Affleck and Matt Damon saying when they did their new movie on Netflix, Netflix wanted to control the writing of the movie, and they're trying to move writers to a format where the big exciting stuff is in the beginning of the show, not the end.
Oh.
So they capture people's attention and keep them there longer before they start scrolling on their phones. Wow. So they're actually adjusting writing. Why don't we just get rid of our phones?
Yeah, I find myself a little guilty of that, trying to multitask with a phone and trying to watch a show. And yeah, you're right. We just need to put our phones down and our what are the word I'm looking for, because I have menopause. I'm in menopause, but well, there's too many distractions out there, and our focus seems to be harder and harder to keep it on one thing.
It gets really diluted.
Yeah, exactly.
New film award, the indie drama His Three Daughters, starring Carrie Coon, Elizabeth Olsen, and Natasha Lyonne, generating early awards buzz after recent festival screenings. The film centers on three estranged sisters brought together by family responsibility and unresolved history. Val?
That's unresolved childhood trauma.
Oh, that's
Scott.
right. Critics are calling it emotionally precise. Audience are calling it bring tissues.
And more than one, it looks like.
And somebody else besides me dropped a new song today.
I don't know how to say his first name, Scott.
Sufjan Stevens. I'm going to guess that.
Sufjan
Yes.
Stevens surprised fans with a short digital EP released without much warning. The tracks are stripped down, reflective, and very much in his wheelhouse. Late night thoughts, gentle melancholy, and the sense that time is both personal and enormous. Reviews described it as quiet, sincere, and deeply online in the best way. At all that entertainment and somehow still not enough time, storage space, or emotional bandwidth to keep up.
I know. It's so tough being human.
It is.
All right. Well, luckily, though, some are trying to take us back to the Dark Ages, so it's going to get easier.
For sure.
Did I say that out loud?
Oh, you did.
New breakthroughs in biodegradable materials could reduce plastic waste significantly. We need this so bad with the microplastics. Researchers say the next decade is going to see a lot of applications from packaging to textiles doing away with plastic.
The problem is the stuff we already have will be here for thousands of years.
Nothing we can do about it. I did read something, though, and I don't know how true it is, or about, you know how they found those organisms that'll eat oil? Supposedly the same thing about microplastics. They found some kind of organism that will dissolve it, eat it.
You know, it's always that, like, are you opening a Pandora's box, though?
Yeah.
Because you think you're creating this organism that eats just plastics, and pretty soon it's eating humans from the inside out.
Wow. I think I can feel it now. All right. Biodegradable everything should have been the headline of the entire decade. Good news isn't always loud, but it is still worth reporting. All right. I think we went into news there, and I think we probably covered most of the news headlines that are up there right now, especially with the trade problems. I think one thing, they covered the train in Spain, big crash there, horrible thing. Let's see. Domestic protests. This is a big deal, happening all over. Love seeing the pictures. You know, we have the biggest bunch of do-nothing senators and House of Representatives. They do nothing for this country. They just protect themselves. It is so gross. I'm on this big push. I posted it all over line. You don't have to agree. Don't vote for an incumbent ever again. They're horrid. They're horrid. They're sitting back and watching the destruction of America. And while people march in bigger numbers and bigger numbers and bigger numbers and bigger numbers, our Congress people do nothing. Do nothing as our country is being scuttled, by a madman. All right. Mass protests scheduled. Sorry, Val, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, and I've had this conversation with people, is that I am beyond blaming the commander-in-chief. It is Congress's fault at this point, because they're the
and the
only
Supreme
ones.
Court. Those are the people that are letting this really happen. The Supreme Court could stop this at every corner, but the person causing this chaos has padded the Supreme Court, and Congress doesn't seem to be willing to do anything about it. You're right.
Yeah, so I feel like, because I've tried getting a hold of my representative, and I feel like it's futile. And we just look at everything that's going on and their refusal to act. I mean, that's why we had 3 branches of government, so not one of them could get out of control. And they are letting him get out of control. And I think I'm more mad at them at this point than I am even at our president.
Because the Congress could stop them. The Supreme Court could stop them, and they're not. And it's not right, because you're supposed to be operating at the will of the people. And look around. People are mad. People are tired of it.
Well, when you have over 75% of the American population that say leave Greenland alone, and
he won't.
He won't, and no one's making him. And that to me is a problem. So when there is no incumbent that is reelected, do they finally get it then? Or is it still Biden's fault?
Blame someone else wins hands down.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Last story I had was researchers have used artificial intelligence to identify expanding floating algae blooms across the world's oceans. The growth of these colonies is linked to nutrient runoffs from warming waters, raising concerns about impacts on marine ecosystems and fisheries. Scientists say this trend reflects broader shifts in ocean health tied to human activity. It just keeps going and going and going.
It does.
All right. Well, let's move on to some lighter stuff, Val. A few celebrity birthdays.
All right, Buzz Aldrin is 96 years old today. He was an American astronaut and former fighter pilot, second person to walk on the moon during Apollo 11 in 1969.
So cool.
Buzz Aldrin, 96. All right, Questlove, 54-year-old American drummer, band leader for The Roots, music historian, and co-host of The Tonight Show. Turns, I guess I said 54. Gary Barlow, 55-year-old English singer, songwriter, and frontman of Take That, also known for solo work and television judging. And then we have Tom Baker, 92-year-old British actor, widely celebrated for playing the Fourth Doctor on Doctor Who.
Get that right, Val.
Doctor Who.
That's right.
Doctor Who. Former Kiss drummer Peter Criss is 79. TV producer Dick Wolf is 78. He's from Law and Order franchise. TV and YouTube personality Dr. Pimple Popper Sandra Lee is 54. How much money has she made off of popping pimples?
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Even if she's rich, she's still a loser.
Movie director Todd Phillips, who directed Joker and the Hangover films, 54. And finally, Jonah Hill, Don't Look Up, is 41.
On to history for January 20th. We're going to start off in 1606 when the Virginia Company loaded 3 ships with settlers and set sail to establish Jamestown, Virginia, the first permanent English settlement in the Americas. Jumped to 1860 when South Carolina became the first state to secede from the United States. To secede, yes. So you're ceding instead of seceding. So come into the United States. Is that right?
It's
Yeah, so they joined the United States in 1860. All right, 1946, the Frank Capra film It's a Wonderful Life had a preview showing for charity at New York City's Globe Theater a day before the official premiere. It was 1946. 1998, 15-pound concrete garden frog returned to its home in Massachusetts after a 7-month vacation. Owners had received a letter saying the frog just needed to get away from them for a while, but would be home for the holidays. They also received photos and postcards from the frog in New York, Venezuela, Venice, and Indonesia. So somebody stole their frog and took it on a world vacation.
Oh, it's like where in the world is Waldo? It's where in the world is our concrete garden frog?
Look at all the places he's been. I wish I could have got a ticket. And Val's got
All right, I'm gonna walk back. Secede is actually formally withdrawing from membership of a federal union. So they were the first to try and withdraw and
Civil War,
I guess lead to the Civil War.
Okay.
All right.
Should have gathered that one. All right, special events then, Val.
All right, it is National Popcorn Day. Ooh. Celebrates the beloved snack that dominates movie theaters and living rooms alike, a simple excuse to enjoy a favorite treat. What do you like on your popcorn?
White cheddar.
White cheddar. I like the ranch, but then lots of butter, of course. And if I'm feeling like really decadent, I do a mix of coconut oil and butter and drizzle that on my popcorn, but I'm sure there's a bazillion calories in that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. National Imagination Day, a lighthearted observation encouraging creative thinking, daydreaming, and big ideas. Perfect for public radio. Big ideas. We got some big ideas.
We do.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which was observed yesterday, recognized across the U.S. for inspiring civil rights advocacy and community engagement, with many organizations observing the holiday on the third Monday of January.
Okay.
All right. National Cheese Lovers Day. Ooh, I'm ready for that. It's also National Hugging Day. It's just a little reminder to get closer, but make sure it's consensual. Oh. International Day of Education. UNESCO holiday celebrating learning, good for human interest hooks. All right.
I'd be running around today hugging everybody. Getting put in jail.
Ask first. Can I give you a hug?
I like that. The consensually in parentheses. That's good. That's really good.
I had a friend who hated to be hugged, hated it, and she lost her cat. And so I said, "Can I give you a hug today?"
And she said no.
So she did say yes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So if you lose your cat, it's okay to get hugged.
Yeah,
Even if you don't.
if you're even if you hate hugging, sometimes you still need one.
I think she's got more problems than hugs.
Well, no doubt.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
It's me and Val. Equally impaired.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions.
Genetics.
I want to have them answered immediately.
We think, and this is just what we think. We think we share the same parents.
We think.
Dad was always frisky. Just put it that way.
Our dad was headed to World War II when the war ended, and so he spent 3 years in Japan, like rebuilding infrastructure and all that. So I've always said we may have a half brother or sister somewhere in Japan.
Ooh, wow. All right, Val told me we missed it last week. She said she had some really good trivia that she'd been saving and wanted to try it this week. So I think we're all loaded up. Val, would you like to give or receive?
I will give, but mine is a little bit. I mean, there's 4 different things for you to choose
Well, let's
from.
just have you do it, and I'll sit back and answer your questions.
All right, perfect. So this is kind of a new series, our section that I wanted to roll out, and it is called Fact, Fiction, or Florida.
Fact, fiction, or Florida?
Florida. So your objective today, your job, is to let me know for each headline I read you whether it is totally made up, whether it is fact but somewhere else than Florida, or whether this happened in Florida.
Ooh,
right?
this sounds a little tough.
It may be tough, but we're still, some of these I feel like probably made an odd news story at some point.
Okay.
So that might kind of help you if you can remember back. All right. So the first one, let me know if it's fact, fiction, or Florida.
Okay.
A man called 911 because his pet parrot couldn't stop yelling profanity at him. Tough one right there.
It is.
I mean, yeah.
I'm definitely going to go fact. And I'm going to go ahead and since it's a parrot, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say Florida.
And you would be correct. The parrot learned the profanity from its owner, and police did not arrest the bird.
Wow, nice. Excellent.
Next one. A city installed fake speed cameras that just flash and shame drivers.
Flash and shame drivers, a city.
Yeah, but they were fake speed cameras.
I'm going to say fact and not Florida.
Oh, you're cheating. Yes, this is a real program. Not in Florida yet.
All right. Val, have you seen the size of my brain?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, we have 2 more. Your goal is still to tell me what's fact, fiction, or Florida. A woman tried to return a stolen lawn flamingo because it didn't match her vibes.
I'm going to say fact and Florida.
And you would be wrong. This is completely made up, but you pictured it, didn't you?
I did. It did, something seemed fishy or flamingo-y.
And your last one today.
Okay.
Police arrested a man for throwing live iguanas through a drive-through window.
God, I hope it's true. Please be true.
All right. So if you think it's true, is it fact or Florida?
It's iguana. It's going to be Florida.
Yes. Florida's invasive iguana meets fast food.
All right. Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Yeah, you did good. You did good. And that's our first installment of Fact, Fiction, or Florida.
Good job, Val. Oh, wow. Totally surprised. That was fun. All right, I've got something for you now.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to play a history mystery, and then we're going to roll out some sports real quick before we head for odd news. So this is our history mystery. The following events, Val, happened in December of what year?
Oh, this is going to be hard.
I don't know. I think you might be able to figure this out using your geekiness.
My massive brain that matches yours.
Well, yours is a little bit bigger and packed full of more geekiness. All right.
More gray matter right here.
Hey, I'm not afraid to admit women are smarter, but not as talented.
More women are more realistic, not delusional.
You bit right off on that one and started going for it. So that was a perfect zinger. I'm going to cut that one out and play it back to everybody. All right. The first thing that happened in my history mystery, these events happened in December of what year? Michael Jackson's Thriller reached #1 on the Billboard album chart.
Okay.
Scarface opened in American theaters.
Okay.
Dennis Wilson of the Beach Boys drowned while taking a dip in the Pacific Ocean. It's horrible.
All right.
And Microsoft Word was introduced.
All right. I'm trying to base this off of Thriller because I feel like that would be the one that I would know the best. And I am going to say that happened in 1986.
Oh, you're so close. So close. 1983.
Oh. See, I would have not, because I was, my like mental process was that it happened after I got married, and it did not. So that was the one that threw me for a loop, I guess.
Yeah, I was let's see. What year did you graduate?
82.
82. So I was thinking you might get this because of the Microsoft Word.
Oh.
That was what I was thinking. You know, between the Thriller and the Microsoft Word, I was hoping you might get it because you are a geek. All right, let's find out what geeks like real quick. All right, I'm going to toss this to you, and you just answer, Val. Would you rather have a phone that has a long battery life but charges slowly, or a short battery life but charges really fast?
I'm going to go with the charges really fast.
28% agreed with you. 72% want a long phone, a long battery. All right.
It's just nothing's worse than like when you realize that your plug didn't go in all the way the night before, right? You thought you plugged it in
and you're leaving.
You didn't.
Yeah.
And you're leaving, and all of a sudden you're like, I have no battery whatsoever. Yeah. I guess that's why I went that direction.
Would you rather be 8 forever or 80 forever?
80.
80?
Yes.
Oh, I think I'd sooner be happily oblivious.
Oh, I don't know.
Than walking around the house creaking forever and scaring people like I'm going to die. I mean, you literally be like, well, Dad's going to pass soon. I can't wait. And they just have to keep waiting and waiting.
And waiting. I swear he's been 80 for like 100 years.
All right.
I don't know. I
think I'd choose 8 because I wouldn't know the difference.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Would you rather always be slightly cold or slightly hot?
Cold.
All right. You know me. I'm slightly hot.
You're really cold.
Just more cold, but slightly hot. But really more cold.
I always feel like when you're cold, you can at least like find a coat or a sweater or something like that. So.
Yep, you can warm up. But if you're already like in shorts, what can you take off when you're hot?
Don't take off your shirt. Don't take off your shirt.
No. Would you rather be able to fly, but only while playing a banjo?
Oh, God.
Or have super strength, but only while yodeling.
Yodeling.
So you can fly, but only with a banjo, and you can have super strength, but only when you yodel.
I guess I would actually fly.
All right, she's going. It's 69% chose flying with a banjo.
You know, you don't have to play it well, right? You just need to strum.
You don't even need to. You just need to hold it to fly.
Okay.
Just hold it and look cool. Well, can you hold a banjo and look cool when you're flying?
Ding, 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 ding,
I think that's
ding.
my next AI video. Right there.
Oh.
All right. Would you rather live without electricity for a year or without running water?
You know, not having running water is really hard. I would rather live without electricity, I think.
Oh, all right. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, because when your power goes out, I mean, you can light a candle. I mean, you know, there's things, but when it comes to flushing the toilet, water comes in handy.
And I know about 4 different ways to generate electricity myself. One of them is just this on carpet.
Put it on your head. See your
Yeah.
hair stand up.
See, electricity. All right, last one. Would you rather have your internet history made public or never use the internet again?
Your browser history public or never use the internet again. I have nothing to hide. You can make my browser history public.
Woo! Woo! See, I told you she's a good girl. Me, not so much.
There may be consequences politically, but
Oh, that sounds horrible. Consequences politically? All right, Val, let's do a time check because we still got to work our odd news in today. We are looking at 8:38. Going to roll into sports with our buddy Nigel. Nigel Wobbleton, Teacup the Fourth. And yeah, I did name him. I'm really sorry about that. All right, so here we
we're gonna
go.
have to come up with a nickname.
So Nigel, in case you didn't catch this last week or you were unaware, Nigel, and I think I'm the only one to do this, Nigel is the world's first AI sportscaster. Here you go.
It's time for RFN Sports. Here's our AI announcer. Nigel, I pause for effect, Wobbleton Teacup the Fourth. And now RFN's post-game therapy.
Hello, sports fans, armchair experts, and those only here for Scott and Val. I'm Nigel, your gallant AI guide through the weekend's athletic theatre, where sweat, snow, and occasionally nonsense collided spectacularly. Buckle up! Saturday and Sunday were a curious mix of brilliance and what was that? First up, the New England Patriots turned the elements into accomplices, defeating the Houston Texans 28-16 to advance to the AFC Championship game. Patriots rookie quarterback Drake May threw 3 touchdowns despite practically baptizing himself in snow and rain, while 4 interceptions off C.J. Stroud turned Houston's playoff hopes into playoff mopes.
You are discarded. You are the refuse of the past.
Meanwhile, over on Saturday, the Los Angeles Rams stole a miraculous overtime win against the Chicago Bears with a game-winning field goal. And in a not-so-subtle upset, the San Francisco 49ers were drubbed 41-6 by the Seattle Seahawks. A performance so one-sided, it felt like watching someone explain cricket to a confused dog. So in sum, the conference championship matchups next weekend will be Patriots versus the Broncos in the AFC and Rams versus the Seahawks in the NFC, the winners advancing to Super Bowl 60. Over in the hardwood world, the NBA produced some jaw-dropping scoring and stylistic dribbling. The Boston Celtics exploded for a 132-106 victory over the Hawks, led by Jaylen Brown's 41 points and Sam Hauser's bizarre reign of 10 three-pointers. Frankly, it was less a game and more a scoring convention. On the ice, the Vegas Golden Knights thrashing the Predators 7-2, which is hockey code for we are very good at hitting pucks into the net. And now college cheerleading competition. At the UCA and UDA College Nationals in Orlando on Sunday, South Florida won the cheer national title, edging out the University of Central Florida by just 1/10 of a point in the finals. UCF finished a strong second, while the University of Kentucky took third place. And because Americans will try anything with enthusiasm, the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships, or rather Fistic Celebration, featured a title fight that actually went into overtime. Dustin Paig ultimately claimed the welterweight championship. This was like watching a Shakespeare play directed by a sledgehammer.
You want to feel how hard I can punch?
So that was your US sports weekend in total, proving that athletic competition wears many uniforms. I'm Nigel. That pause is for effect. Wobbleton, Teacup the Fourth, reminding you that sports can be serious, spectacular, and occasionally dumb. Join us next week for all the unfolding drama as teams vie for championship glory. If you still have a country left.
A little burn from the English there, would you say, Val?
Yeah, I'm not surprised, though, really. I mean...
I was surprised even would voice sports for us this week, actually. With everything we've done to people overseas lately.
Boycotting the U.S. would not be surprising.
Yeah, I missed it. I didn't get to write it down. I opened it but never got to it before the show. Another country has put Americans on the no-fly list. Huh. Imagine that. All right, Val.
Just when we wanted to escape.
No one will take us. That's the hard part.
No one will take us.
No one will take us. All right, I think I thought I had something else that we skipped, but I am not seeing it. So we're going to go ahead and skip right into today's Odd News.
Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. It's time for Odd News with Scott and Val. The only segment brave enough to ask, who let this happen? And then read it out loud anyway. Proof that evolution is taking a coffee break in America. And one or two other places too. These are real stories involving real people who woke up that morning and chose chaos. If you're thinking, surely no one would actually do that, allow us to assure you, yes, they would, repeatedly. So settle in, lower your expectations, and remember, this isn't fiction. It's humanity, unsupervised, on Odd News with Scott and Val.
Woohoo! All right.
Somebody give us a woohoo!
Woohoo, please, somebody. All right, Odd News for today. Val, would you like to kick it off with our first story? We got some short ones.
Sure. A study found that the genes we carry from Neanderthals may influence the shape of our skulls, which explains why I can never find a hat that works for me.
I have a hat problem, too, in my head. Comparisons show that
large chrome dome.
Yeah, this is important for Val. Comparisons show that the standard wine glass has grown to a massive size over the years. When I asked Val why she thought so, she said because there's so much to worry about today.
There he is.
Need a bigger glass.
It doesn't work, though, when you go to a restaurant and they give you this massive glass and it only looks like they filled it a quarter full. Get a small glass, it looks like you filled it full because it makes us feel better.
Yes. You know, it's a thing.
All right.
They leave space so you can smell it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. According to a study, we're more honest in the morning. That's because I'm still not completely sober.
She'll tell you anything you want to know. All right, wacky but true. A dog walker in England sent police a photo of what appeared to be a toe poking out of the soil. Dog walker thought it might be attached to a human foot, which is why he sent the picture to police. After carrying out a search in the dark with trained dogs, officers discovered the foot was actually a potato with a mushroom growing next to it. And here's everything you need to know about the toe.
Dead man's toe. Dead man's toe and make it a fresh one.
Dead man's toe. Dead man's toe. Dead man's toe. Dead man's toe. Dead man's toe.
Dead man's toe. Thanks for the call. Off to Texas, Val.
All right, in Asley, Texas, police arrested 37-year-old Cruz Dean Wanzer on suspicion of tampering with human remains, drug offenses, and parole violations after a woman's body was found in her home earlier this month. Wanzer was taken into custody last Thursday after authorities tracked him, and what stood out was that he was wearing a sweatshirt with the words, "I will put you in a trunk and help people look for you. Stop playing with me."
Ooh.
That was enough to get you arrested? Wanzer faces multiple charges, though investigators have not yet formally tied him to the woman's death. He had prior arrests and was the focus of a multi-agency search effort. The arrest has drawn attention not just for the unusual clothing message, but also for the unresolved nature of the case, which police urging the public for additional tips. And remember, if your outfit screams, "Help!" police will listen.
Yay!
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
I'm picking up a heavy, creepy vibe here.
I'll put you in a trunk and help people look for you.
I've seen that sweatshirt before and never thought somebody actually murdered someone, though.
Yeah, I guess the only murderers wear that sweatshirt. What's in your closet? All right, a guy in Germany tried to rob a store using a chainsaw, but the chainsaw had no gas, so employees were able to tackle him and take it away.
You are an idiot!
You fat, bloated idiots!
To the Idiot Mobile.
You know what? I'm tired. Could you just call yourself an idiot?
Jeez, I'm an idiot!
I'm an idiot! You're an idiot!
This is my favorite echo everywhere. Ever. I want to be in the mountains sometimes and yell and have them, I'm an idiot. And then the echo to come back and go, you're an idiot.
What I was picturing is this guy with his chainsaw, like acting like it's running. Yeah, exactly. All right. A woman shocked workers in a store in Costa Rica by stealing a flat screen TV by stuffing it up her dress between her legs. The woman simply walked to the store, picked up the packaged TV, placed it between her legs, and walked out along with an accomplice.
Nice.
Got legs, you idiot! She traded her vice to the sea witch and got legs. Jeez, man.
Step aside, two legs.
They tore my legs off and they threw them over there. Then they took my chest out and they threw it over there.
Back straight. And sit. Right over left. Legs always together. A lady reveals nothing.
You be having a mite too many peg legs there, matey.
No, she's just got a TV under her dress.
Can you have too many peg legs?
Can you have too many TVs under your dress? Questions.
I hope it wasn't a 75-inch.
I wasn't going to say it. I'm so glad Val did.
I'm picking up a heavy, creepy vibe here.
Wow. Story, Val, please. Story.
You're next.
A woman in Poland was arrested after she allegedly went on a deli meat rampage. Police say the woman assaulted her ex-boyfriend and damaged his car with a large log of beef. Do you know how hard it was to try and find a sound effect with a beef log in it?
I have no idea.
There wasn't any.
Oh, man, he's dead meat now.
I was dead meat.
That's all I got, dead meat.
So what I'm thinking, though, what's a log of beef? And it's deli meat, so is that like a summer sausage?
That's what I'm thinking. Could they just said summer sausage and made it easier on me?
Well, it sounds better and more comedic if you say a large log of beef.
A large log of beef. Let's try it. Large log of beef. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's more comedic.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Police in Ontario, Canada are warning the public about a dangerous viral social media trend in which people kick doors and film it for views. Law enforcement officials say the so-called door-kicking challenge has already resulted in injuries and property damage in a handful of communities, prompting safety advisories to parents and teens alike. Officers emphasize that what might look like a stunt online can lead to serious harm and legal trouble for those participating. No formal charges have been reported yet. in connection with the trend, but police are urging people to think twice before imitating risky online challenges. Pro tip, kicking doors for likes is a felony, not a fast track to fame.
Oh, yeah, there was a story came out before this one, like last night that I saw where some kids were doing this and almost got shot and actually got arrested.
Yeah, it would be dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to think you're an ICE agent.
No. All right, here's my secret technique.
My technique's kicking. I'm extremely good with my feet. You must have heard of the iron feet.
In my regiment, I was known as Old Iron Pants. You might keep that in mind.
Wait, what does that mean exactly?
Well, ask Val, because she also has that nickname, Iron Pants.
I do.
Old Iron Pants. Wow.
I carry one of those little things of oil wherever I go.
Squeak, 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 squeak,
Squeak, squeak. Get rid of a squeak.
Oh, I thought we were going somewhere cool because it said Westminster, but no, it's Westminster, California. And the now closed Westminster Mall. You ever been there? Become a magnet for trespassers and vandals after its shut down last year. Authorities say that over the past several months, police have responded to hundreds of calls about break-ins, graffiti, and theft inside the boarded-up mall. Recent reports show that just in the past 3 months, officers fielded more than 400 service calls related to the abandoned mall, with dozens of arrests made for illegal entry and property damage. Police and the mall's property managers are working together to increase security, but locals say the derelict site has become a sort of urban playground for mischief and social media-fueled antics. So this is a place you can go kick stuff.
You might still get arrested.
No, I think you can kick stuff here, pretty sure. Because just reading this, I want to go. Let's go to the mall, the closed down one. Totally. Yeah. And nothing says suburbia like a game of how many trespassers fit in a closed mall.
How many?
All right. Well, let's go find out.
Little imp. Now, run along and play. Go on. And try to stay out of mischief.
No.
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 What fun is that?
Our last story goes to the dogs, and it goes to Val.
All right, if you think your dog doesn't know what you're talking about when you're not addressing them, a study published on January 8th, 2026 suggests you're wrong. Researchers studied gifted dogs, those capable of learning dozens of toy names, and found that they can learn the names of new objects just by eavesdropping on human conversations. In the experiment, a dog like Basket, who is a border collie, or Augie, who is a lab, would watch their owner talk to another person about a new toy they hadn't seen before. The owner would say things like, "Look, this is a blue hedgehog," without looking at the dog. Later, when told to get the hedgehog from a room full of toys, the dog successfully retrieved it. This level of social learning was previously thought to be exclusive to humans, apes, and some parrots. And Scott.
I can do it. You can show me a hedgehog and I can pick it up later. I'm good that way.
So do you have a sound effect for this, or can I tell a story first?
Which
sound
would you sound effect or story? Your choice. I have one and you have a story.
You go sound effect.
Sound effect.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. That there's a pretty smart little old dog in there.
Is it?
So we have always joked that Charlie isn't the brightest dog. He is, but he's neurotic. But anyway, so my story goes to, we recently sold our motorhome and downsized to a camper. And so, you're thinking the dog is used to going camping in one vehicle, and what's he going to do when you have something new? Is he going to be neurotic about getting into it and all that? And this dog has known from the moment we brought this camper home that this is the new camping vehicle.
Cool.
And it's just been really interesting. So I don't know, maybe he picked up on the word camping or camper and just automatically knew. But I mean, you can't go over and open up the camper door without him thinking he needs to be the first one in. And so it's just been really interesting to see him like adapt and be like, I'm 100% in. This is our new camping vehicle.
Very cool. All right.
Yeah.
And what's the dog's name again?
Charlie.
Yay, Charlie. All right, wrapping up our show for today. Invite you back next Tuesday. Same energy, more clarity, with fewer attempted scooter getaways.
Oh, okay.
Did we have a scooter getaway today?
I don't think you got away ever.
No. Somewhere in that sentence was my nickname. Hate it when you do that. All right, so my evil sister, I should say. If you missed any part of today's show, visit us again on KCHW's platforms. That includes Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and you can watch the show again. Or on our YouTube channel, Scott and Val Save the Universe. That is at Rogue Frequency Network. We were talking earlier, though, if you want to come give us a follow on Facebook and a subscribe on YouTube, we could use the help because these are new pages for us, even though we've been broadcasting for 10 years. And you have to have a certain amount of followers before you can do certain things. So we'd sure appreciate the follow and the like. If you do it, you're entered into a contest to win a brand new Sasquatch and Northern Lights Farkle board made by my sister, including matching coasters. Right, Val?
Yeah, and I think they're pretty awesome looking myself, even if I do say so myself.
And we have pictures of them online, too, if people want to check it out. And in fact, I think I can do this real quick and maybe play the video. Nope, I took it out. So I can't do that. Sorry. But we've got pictures of it online if you want to check it out. But it's just real easy. Go give us a subscribe and a follow. We'll really appreciate it. It helps get our page numbers up. So we're waiting to be able to broadcast through our Facebook page as well. But we can handle all of that if you come give us some likes. And then we'll do the drawing on our first show of March for the Focal board. So Farkle board. So please, I can't talk anymore. Follow us. Scott and Val Save the Universe.
All right. You got through it.
I got through it. Any closing words, Val?
You know, it's just been a really fun experience to kind of take on this new format, to have our regular guest hosts show up. And I hope everybody is enjoying it as much as I am. So it just gives me one more opportunity to point out that your nickname is Scooter. And to tease you about how short you are and how much hair you have.
Wow, which is great for a guy that's just about to turn 60.
It is.
I like rubbing
you
that
got to
in.
look at the positives and all of that.
You know, it doesn't help me get any dates, though. So, and I've got a bald friend who gets tons of dates. So what's that say? I'm going to shave my head this weekend.
Well, it goes to show that, your answer to the previous would you rather, everybody knows you still act like you're 8 years old. So that might be a factor too.
All right. So big round of thank you since you said it. Big thank you to Alan Milani, Ken Owens, and even what'd you think of the AI sports guy Nigel this week? He did such an awesome job, didn't he?
I like the fact that he focused on the Seahawks too, because we'll take that. Anybody who watched the game, I'm sure, was pretty excited. And so let's see if we can ram the Rams this coming weekend.
All right. So for Ken and Alan, big thank you. They'll be back next week. I'm going to go ahead and roll this out. We're adding a fourth character to the show, Val.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he'll be here next week or the week after. Yeah, I didn't ask your position, but I figured you love Joe Welzinski, and you'd be totally okay with Joe joining the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what he's going to bring. You know Joe. It'll be something totally off the wall.
It will be.
Yeah. So another one of our features joining us soon, and we have a gal, Val, so you won't be the only girl going to bring us a weekly feature too, but I don't want to roll it out until she tells me she's ready. Joe said he's ready, so.
All right. Yeah.
We're
ready for Joe. I mean.
Yeah, he's got company visiting him in Belize, so he wanted to be able to focus on his friends that came to see him, and he said as soon as they leave, he's on board with doing Tuesdays with us. So provide some content.
And maybe he doesn't remember, him and Heidi don't remember that they threw this offer out, but they've have this open offer for us to come to Belize.
And we just do the show from there.
Yeah, so it would be so fun to be in Belize, and then Joe and I could do the show together from there.
Ooh, there you go.
That would be a fun one.
All right. So we have a couple minutes till we time out the show here, trying to get it up to its full 2 hours so that other stations that pick it up, so it fits into their programming nicely. One of the things that I had ready for last week, and we didn't get to do it, and Val, I think I'm going to go ahead and roll it out. The public domain, everything that goes into the public domain repository where things no longer have copyrights, happens at the beginning of a year. So for music and lyrics and stuff like that, when they expire, I believe it's like 79 years, different things age in different ways. But once they enter the public domain, they are copyright free. You can do whatever you want with someone else's work. One of those, I guess 4 songs this year from Ira and George Gershwin entered the public domain. So early movies from the 1930s, Broadway shows, that's where some of these songs came from. One of those songs, you'll remember the title, I Got Rhythm. Very popular song. It's been in a few movies. I don't think any recently, but it was in a 1930s movie, a 1940s movie as well. Most of these songs, when you go back to them from, let's say, pre-1930, they don't hold up well. The lyrics are hokey at best. But George Gershwin basically invented chord progression, which is modern jazz and rock, and they changed music. And as an example of this, since the station we're on right now, the music education station KCHW FM, is this changed the way music was written. And you can tell, because this is the only song I could do this with from 1930 and have it hold up today. So I went into AI with the lyrics from I Got Rhythm, and I rewrote it in pop style to see how it would hold up today, and then did some really bad video to it. So as me and Val leave, we're going to take you out with this song from George Gershwin from 1930 that I have redone with AI, which means that we won't get a copyright violation on YouTube, Val.
It's amazing when I went to post my little 10-second video, I got this thing that popped up. We do not see any reason why we can't post this, as it will not violate any, so it was interesting to get this. Okay, we're going to let you do it. You don't violate anything.
Yeah, anytime I put up anything, music with the AI on it now, because even all of our show intros and outros, all the beats you hear in this show, it's all produced that way. And and it doesn't trip off anything. We don't get our shows held up for playing the wrong song. We'll let you know if this one does. But other than that, we want you to join us next Tuesday, 7:20, wherever you're listening right now. If you're listening on one of the new radio stations carrying our show, if you're listening on the KCHW platform, or on our own YouTube site, Scott and Val Save the Universe. Thank you very much. Val, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
So we're leaving
Till
you
next week.
Yes, and
We're
we're
off to save the universe.
Yes, we did quite well today.
I think so.
I think so. All right, leaving you with George Gershwin's I Got Rhythm and some love from Scott and Val. And don't forget, here he is playing the piano on the video. George Gershwin.
Days can be sunny with never a sigh. Don't need what money can buy. Birds in the trees sing the day full of song. Why shouldn't we sing along? I'm chipper all the day, happy with my life. How do I get that way? Look at what I got. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man. Who could ask for anything more? I got daisies and green pastures, I got my man. Who could ask for anything more? Old man trouble, I don't mind him. You won't find him round my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams. I got more man than who could ask for anything more.
There you go, George Gershwin. I got rhythm. And see what I was saying, Val?
That's so catchy. I mean, I'll be like, I want to hear that again.
So it's on our YouTube channel. You can go there and subscribe. There's that song and several others that we've played in past weeks on the show if you want to save that for yourself. And like I said, you can tell the difference in the way that song was written. 96 years old. And I could still do that with it today. They are the inventors, as I said before that started, of basically jazz music and chord progression. So there you go. George and Ira Gershwin, many of their songs entering the public domain this year.
Very cool.
All right. Have a great day. Join us next week. I'm Scott, and you are?
I'm Val.
Oh, that's right. She's my sister. Have a great Tuesday. Keep on listening to Northern Lights Public Radio, too. See ya.
Sit back, everything will be okay. Two new heroes to face the day. Now throw all your fears away. And they're both in tights array. Scott and Val, here to save the universe. It's not a bad joke or even a curse.
Mostly Scott.
Yeah, totally Scott.
Pretty much all Scots.
He's a cheeky little plonker, isn't he? Don't forget, catch Scott and Val here every Tuesday morning at 7:20. I'm knackered after all that faffing about.
Scott and Val save the universe.
It's 9:09.
Your KCHW morning show, made possible by a donation from God-fearing brothers.